You have probably seen a lot of videos about building AI websites with Gemini 3 or Claude Code, but no one really shows what comes next, like actually hosting those sites. You will end up using Vercel or Netlify, stitching together tools your clients will never be able to use. So GoHighLevel just dropped their native Gemini 3 integration for building AI websites inside GoHighLevel. You can now build, host and deliver Gemini 3 websites natively inside GoHighLevel, and today I'm trying this feature for the first time, seeing if it's actually worth it or not. So to get started, you need to enable this feature in Labs, and for that you need to switch to your agency view and then come to settings and then Labs, and you need to change it from the agency settings to sub account, and here you go, you see the AI Studio, and then you need to activate this feature. If you don't activate it, you will not see it in your sub accounts. So after you activated the AI Studio inside Labs, you can see it's now showing up in AI Studio over here. And once we click on that, we will open the AI Studio. So I haven't tried this feature yet, so I want to make a comparison to the AI builder from GoHighLevel in comparison to the AI Studio from Gemini 3. I will give both the exact same prompt and reference image, and after that we compare the result from both engines. And if you want to use the exact same prompt I'm using right now, you can join my free community, first link in the description, and I will post the prompt I use right now in there then afterwards. So I prepared this prompt and I also uploaded this reference image to the new builder from GoHighLevel, and I also did the same for Gemini, and right now I just click on build and then let's compare the results that both are bringing. So both generations are done, and I would say we start with the Gemini 3 design as a reference. So this is the design we tried to copy, and now let's have a look what Gemini created. And I would say like it's not perfect, but like from the vibe and the design it looks really solid and really nice. Also has like entrance animations, which looks really nice and professional. And it also like got all the colors and everything white. There's also a form, and really nice. So now let's have a look what GoHighLevel created for us. Let's open this one in a new tab. And this is what GoHighLevel generated. It's from the layout pretty similar, also like with the graph. That's similar to like the original design. But it looks really nice. Like, I think I prefer the design from Gemini 3, but like also this card looks nicer than the one from Gemini 3. We have a look over here. Yeah, I definitely prefer the one from GoHighLevel here. This one also looks really nice. And the last call to action, and there is a form. And something I saw in the preview video from like this integration with GoHighLevel was that you can map form fields to GoHighLevel. So if someone submits a form on the AI generated website, it populates inside the CRM of GoHighLevel, and that's something I want to try, and I also want to see if that actually works. And so yeah, next I want to test the contact form, and you can see like it's suggesting already down below that like it can make the contact form functional. So we add this and let's see what happens. So it now asks me to connect to the CRM, so let's click on connect and let's see what happens. I'm actually not sure like how it's doing, because before recording this video I created a test form because I thought you need to map like the contact form fields from the AI generated version to like an actual form. But like when I have a look what's happening here, I guess it's creating like a webhook or something, and that it's like pushing all the contacts to the CRM like without mapping like exact fields or so. But like I don't really know, so we will see how it's doing that. And stay tuned till the end, because I'm also trying to generate a roofing website using the AI builder from GoHighLevel, which is like really useful if you're selling websites to clients. So it's now done. It says it's added CRM tracking integration to the contact form. Form submissions will now be sent directly to your CRM with the provided tracking and location IDs. So I would say we switch back to the generation, like the preview link. Like you actually get a preview link, which is like also really nice because you can share that with clients, for example. I quickly want to refresh the page so we can test the form. So I just added some fake dummy information and let's send the message and see what happens. So it says in the bottom right, message sent, will be back soon as possible. So let's switch back to GoHighLevel and let's see if it actually created a contact inside the CRM. And it actually generated a contact using my first name, last name, email address, source is external form, and its contact type is lead, which is really nice. Let's have a look at the log and see like what it's tracking over here. If you like can see the domain or something like that. And yes, you can see the contact form submitted and you can see the preview URL down below, which is really nice because if you are tracking, let's say you want to trigger an automation and your automation is triggered based on like a form submit, it's still possible. Like you can just like define the URL, for example, and then you can still trigger an automation based on that, which is really nice. Like I guess if you add like custom fields, it would add them as well. Yeah, down below you can see message, so it's test video. So I guess if like the website generates like a custom field, like for example, what type of request do you have, it generates a new additional field and populates the message in there, which is really nice. I didn't really expect it to do that. So now let's try to create a roofing website using AI Studio and let's see how it does with like the image I provide. So now I'm back inside the editor and this is the website we are trying to create right now. And now just send this prompt and just let's see how it does. And while GoHighLevel is building the website, if you want to have a more in-depth video like about the AI website builder from GoHighLevel, like building specific pages or like customizing sections, maybe also trying to connect a survey or embed like a booking form, then just let me know down below in the comments and I will try to make a video like that in future. And while we are waiting, I want to show you something else, what is really nice. If you come up here to like publish, we can click this one and you can see that it's generating like a demo URL you can share with the client, for example. So if you're creating websites for clients using Gemini 3, you right now also have like a demo domain you can send them, which wasn't possible with like AI Studio from Google. And you also can add a custom domain, which is really nice. And before, like that wasn't really possible. You had to like generate it using the AI Studio, then push it to GitHub, then push it to Vercel, for example, and host it over there, which are like a lot of small steps. And the biggest drawback to that was that there wasn't like no CRM. How do you connect like a contact form to those websites? And it made it like really hard for clients to actually use those websites. It's nice to show in a YouTube video, like people are blown away when you can see what you can do with AI, but it's not really useful to like the business owner that needs to use that website and like, for example, the contact form, the leads coming from that website. So GoHighLevel is done with generating the website. Let's have a look how it looks. Okay, those buttons are not working, but it actually looks really nice. I'm impressed. That looks really cool, to be honest. Like, it's missing a lot of sections. Like, it did not create like all the sections from the screenshot, but it actually looks really cool. But I'm also noticing that it's like really slow right now. I guess it's because like a lot of people are using it, but I guess it would create like a new field and then populate that field from the form submission down below. But like, final thoughts. It's still... Okay, it still did it. But like my final thought like about this tool, it's really promising, honestly. You can't really edit it without like the chat window, which is like the same drawback like using Gemini 3. But like right now you don't need to like move the code from Gemini 3 to GoHighLevel to host it. You can do it natively now, which is really nice. And I definitely will play around with it even more because like it speeds up website creation and like demo creation for clients like really fast. And it's included in your GoHighLevel subscription, so definitely worth trying and also implementing into your workflow. If you like this video, make sure to watch this video next.